This here is from the Manson cases, who apparently has a website. I didn't quite know about that, but now I do. And it says, Marilyn Manson alleges Bianca Kane ignored court order. So here we have, once again, one of these accusers of Manson ignoring the court's requests. Let's see what we got. New court filings by Brian Warner, known as Marilyn Manson, allege Bianca Kane failed to comply with a previous court order in a New York lawsuit against him. She initially filed as Jane Doe and sued him in 2023, alleging he did some, well, you know, all the stuff, the bad things, inappropriate things. Not going to go in detail. She did say it happened when she was 16 and continued until 19. Well, if it went on for 3 years, is there any way you could, like, get a tape recording, a picture, anything? If it happens one time, you can't really get evidence. Not unless it's a really unusual case. But I'm going to say for a one-time thing, or maybe a second time it happens, you won't have a camera ready or something. I get that. But if it goes on for 3 years, well, you should know, it's coming up, and instead of making a mess with no evidence and having a he said, she said thing, let me tape it. But all right, that's just my opinion. That's what I would do. And you know what? That's what I'd tell my niece to do, any women in my family. I don't think it's going to happen, but hypothetically, if it was some kind of a possibility, I'd say, you know what? If something happens to you, you get abused, it goes to court, we're not going to be able to prove it, right? So let's think about ways, if it's a continuing thing, how you could get evidence. That's the best way to go here. Education for women on getting evidence, because that way they could prove it. We don't have to think about, is it false? Is it not? Whatever, that seems to make sense to me. For whatever reason, allegations from when she was under 18 don't fall under the law's provisions, so she's going to focus on the ones that happened in 1999 when she was, I guess, 19 or over 18. Okay. And of course, Lisa's got the court documents, the receipts. Ordered that Warner's motion to dismiss is granted in part as to the plaintiff's first cause of action. All allegations of SEXUAL abuse when she was under 18 will be dismissed. I don't know the law. I would think that would be even more serious if she was underage, but okay. I guess they're dismissed. But I also guess they're just allegations, so fine. Manson's lawyer Howard King alleges Kane ignored this order, keeping scandalous and irrelevant allegations that should have been removed. There we go. So that was what she ignored. I knew we were getting somewhere here. Manson's legal team pointed out the ones that weren't removed were highly inflammatory and unnecessary. And they say this, it's a quote, plaintiff did not comply with the order. Instead, through her counsel, she brazenly retained scandalous and irrelevant allegations that the court ordered her to remove, including the first sentence of the SAC. And Lisa's got more receipts and court documents in case you're wondering how she knows. Manson's lawyer said that her lawyers stated falsely it was about the underage altercations. Once again, not being so honest in court reminds me of something. So that's about it. Main point here, looks like these accusers of Manson are not quite playing fair, not quite playing right. Not surprised. You let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subbed here, doing pop culture, entertainment, Meghan and Harry, Johnny News. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.